It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time for some real talks with myself, your newest fave, Hlekwayo-Xulu. Guys, before I even tell you today's amazing story, please do make sure that if you have not yet subscribe to the channel. Please do make sure that you like and leave an honest comment so I can know where to improve. And before I continue, I must say, whoa, thank you to this person who actually borrowed me this. So the owner of it, they actually graduated in 2016. That was like my first year out of high school. So like, whoa. So yeah, but anyways, and they were doing financial something. Yeah, financial something. So I'm not sure what's in finance, but yeah, that's why people who know me and know the qualification that I have, which you will soon know, would recognize that these are not the colors that I would have on. Yeah, and this is why I also have the gown the other way around, because I mean, but anyways, guys, so wow, never mind that. Anyways, guys, so today I decided, since it was supposed to be my graduation ceremony on the 9th of May 2020, which is today, but like I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, but since it was supposed to be my graduation ceremony, why not? Why shouldn't I mean, like, let me rather share a quick story on how I became a software developer. So yes, I'm an IT girl. But anyways, guys, so I actually matriculated in 2015, right? So I'm the girl, I'm the lazy child, in the family. So I don't do things the way I'm supposed to do them. So when I was doing my last year in high school, which was matric, right? So we went to those career watwati, I don't remember all the names, but so basically where you would be given an opportunity to start applying. So me being me, I thought, I'll do this later on. So I ended up not applying on time. So not applying on time, I thought, I've always had people not applying and still getting, space somewhere in universities. So I would eventually get the same thing. Little did I know that actually in 2016 will be the first year where all universities around South Africa, there will be no walk-ins allowed. Guys, this gown is pretty big, excuse me. And 2016 was actually the first year where no walk-ins were allowed. So if you did not apply, you had to wait for late applications. So if you tried the late application on whatever course that you wanted and it was already full, but sadly you were not going to get it. So 2016 I ended up doing what do they call it, a rewrite of matric, basically, because I felt like not doing anything was kind of hectic and my mind, or my brains rather, would end up getting crusty. So I'd rather do something. So I ended up doing my matric again, not all my subjects, but certain subjects like my physics, my maths, and my life sciences. So that's what I ended up doing in 2016. 2017, again, I tried a different school. However, I had not yet applied again. I'm a funny girl, I know. I didn't apply again in 2016. And well, the plan was to stay in Joburg because I did my rewrite in Johannesburg. So I had planned to stay in Johannesburg because Johannesburg had a vibe, it had that vibe for me. So I felt like staying in Johannesburg was cool. And not only that, but I also have a home in Johannesburg. So it wasn't a thing that I would have to worry about accommodation, everything was just easy for me staying in Johannesburg. Alright, so things didn't happen the way I had anticipated, and I had to now move to Durban, try to find school there, which is where I ended up finding school actually. So I went to Durban University of Technology, and because I had not applied again, it meant I would have to ask for what was still available at that time when I got here. in Durban. And when I got here at Durban University of Technology, the only thing that was left was emergency studies, which is what we call paramedics, and IT. And funny enough, when I got to Durban University of Technology precisely, I have never heard of IT. I only heard of IT when I went to Durban University of Technology to try and find some school for myself, to school the girl. I was ready to take anything and everything, which is how I actually ended up in IT. I know. And the reason why I wouldn't have taken emergency studies is because I'm like, I fear everything that is related to blood. I know it's freaky because I mean I'm a woman, but yeah, I like, I'm not that kind of person. Like, whenever I see something that has blood on it, I run for my life. So that's how I ended up taking IT. And so why did I stay in IT, one would ask. I mean, if it's something I just ended up taking. So what happened was, with my very first test in IT, you know, I still had the thing that it wasn't my thing. So like, why should I go all in, you know, and be worried about how are my marks going to get? I think I've always been, not always, I was in the past, I was a very ignorant person, and I wasn't really prepared on whatever life would give me or how life might happen. So whatever happened. I was that kind of person. And weird enough, my very first mark was pretty good, and I had not yet studied, and it was the major subject, and I was like, what the hell is this? I'm not being meant for this. And I mean, because of that, and then I ended up getting motivated somehow. And I remember the first time I actually wrote hello world. So it's a piece of code that you write for the first time, and I actually read that code, and it ran. You know, quite a number of people that I was with in class had a problem with writing hello world and running that code. And when I actually did that and it worked properly, it was just like, I'm meant for this kind of situation. So that is how I ended up staying in IT and eventually becoming an IT graduate. It was an amazing experience. I will definitely share some of the further stories that I heard in IT. But what I had done as well is I had a ceremony. I had a graduation ceremony. I will be sharing that. But for today, this is all that I'm sharing regarding my IT life. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, you will be hearing a lot more about my life and my personal choices if you do subscribe. So please do make sure that you subscribe, you like, you leave a comment, an honest one, so I know where to improve. Thank you so much once again. Oh, another thing very important, don't forget to hit the bell just so you know whenever I am uploading anything. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, you will be hearing more about my story soon. Nobile the graduates.